Hey guys, welcome to EBGB Garage. I'm out here in the barn in Michigan and I'm working on my wife's Jeep, 2015 Jeep Wrangler, 3.6 Pentastar. Yeah, I got another engine tick. I'm sure it's a rocker arm. So I'm gonna, and I know it's on the passenger side, so I'm going to take this apart, show you what I do. I'm just gonna give you cliff notes on it because I'm not, I learned from another guy on YouTube. And he's really good, and I'll give him a shout out, or I'll make sure I have a way to watch him. He is a trained service tech from Stellantis, Chrysler, whatever you want to call it now. He's very good, and he has ways of showing you how to do that on a stand and show you what's going on so you understand it better. And he's got a two-part video. He's really good at showing you how to do this and do it correctly and not have any issues. So this is the second time I've had to open this vehicle up, this engine up. And to be honest with you, I don't replace all the rocker arms. I replace them all in mine. I replaced all the rocker arms and all the lifters in mine, and I saved all the old parts. And since this one has 254,000 miles on it, I just pop it apart, find the bad rocker arm, and put one of my old ones in it. And I did that with my son's Jeep, and he's doing strong. The only problem doing that is that you're going to work on it more often. But 254,000 miles on it, still running strong, still gets 19, 20 miles a gallon. It's a really good Jeep. It still looks pretty good. Every fall before winter hits, I go through and fix any rust issues or anything like that. And so we got a pretty good looking Jeep. I do the same thing with my Jeep, and I'm going to do the same thing with my son's Jeep. So let me get at it a little bit, and I'll be back. All right, guys. So here I am. I got the cover off the engine here. And just to give you a little quick synopsis of what I'm going to do to get down to this passenger valve covers underneath these hoses. I've driven this vehicle this morning, so it's hot, so I gotta let it cool off. But while it's cooling off, I take all of this stuff out. I take the battery out, I take the fuse box out and the computer that's in there. I take all this stuff out so I can get to these bolts easier. Yeah, you probably can do it without doing it that way, but you're gonna work your butt off because back here in the back is a PCV valve that goes around the camshaft, and you have to take that off. And it's got two Torx bits to hold it into the back side of the valve cover, and it's an absolute bear to get back in there and get those off. And it makes it easier with all this battery box and everything out of the way. So I'm going to take all this stuff off. Everything over here is going to come off, and it makes it easier. All right, I'll tune back in. All right, I hope you can see that I have all this stuff out, all the wiring harness is undone, and I'm going to get back there and get that PCV valve out. And I have to use this Torx bit. It is a 27. It's not a tamper-proof. This is a tamper-proof Torx bit, but it's not a tamper-proof Torx. It's just what I have. And a 1/4-inch wrench. So I got to go in behind between the firewall and hook this up like this and get this out. It's an absolute bear to get out. 2 bolts. There may be a better way. I don't know. This is the way I've figured out how to do it. I will curse at it and swear at it and come up with all kinds of stupid sayings because this is just absolutely difficult to deal with. You can't see anything. Alright, I got Torx bit on there. I'm going to try the open end first. Sometimes that works for me. Maybe I think I have the wrong size Torx bit. I'm going to try a 25. Let's see if that fits better. Oh, it fits way better. Okay. It's 25. 25 Torx bit. All right, I got it loose. Spin it out. And you have to take this PCV valve out because it goes around the back side of the camshaft. So it has to come out in order to get the valve cover off. I'm going to try something I haven't done before. I'm going to try to just lift those heater hoses here up out of the way and leave all the coolant in the engine. Sometimes I have an issue getting the air bubble out of these things. There's one bolt. This next one's a tough one because it's the lower one. Oh, got loose. It's spinning out. Everything's so hot because I drove it. I shouldn't have drove it this morning. And yes, I've replaced a PCV valve on this thing when I've had it apart before. There's the other bolt. And we'll pull this PCV valve out. Maybe if I get enough tubes out of the way. There's this one tube that's in the way. Won't let it go backwards. Spin it a little bit. Bloop. There's your PCV valve on a 3.6 Pentastar. All right, guys. I'm going to keep wrenching, and I'll stop back in now and then. Okay, I want you guys to see. I don't think you can see. Let me see if I can bring this in. I have the cam phasers marked. 2 dots, 2 dots, 1 dot, 1 dot. That's recommended, so you can put them right back where they were at. And it makes sense. So, mark everything. If you've never been in one of these things, mark everything. Put it right back where it was at. And I'm going to refer back to the other gentleman's video, and I'll make sure you watch his 2 videos. He is absolutely the man on how to take these things apart and keep them in time so you don't ruin anything. It makes it way easier than what it seems to be. So, all right, I'm going to take these cam phasers off, and I'll get this valve cover off, and we'll be back. All right, so I'm going to show you guys what we got here. I have this block in to hold the cam gears so they don't spin. I have this in here pushing the tensioner back. It's down in there. Gets tensioner off so I can get, this is this one? Nope. This one. I can't hear that. It's got a little wiggle to it. This is the loose one. You can see there's a little line right there on that cam where the outside part of the rocker arm is riding on the cam. So this is the loose one. That's the one that's causing all the ticks. And I'm going to take this camshaft out. You got to leave all the cam. You take all these off. Take that bolt out. You slide the cam gear off the end of the cam. Take the cam out. Change that rocker. And then slide the gear back on and put the caps back on exactly where they belong, exactly the way they came out. You cannot change anything. And then I'll torque these back on. There's a torque sequence to do it. Follow the torque sequence, follow all the instructions, and you can get this done and fix your tick in your 3.6 Pentastar. All right, so here you go. I got the camshaft out. Everything's where it belongs. And I'm going to pick this up, this rocker arm that's bad, that was causing the tick. And I'm going to show you why it's bad. Here's the rocker arm. It's round. See that movement? That's why it's bad. And what happens is it's the axle that wears out, not the bearing. This axle right here. Okay, so I have an old one laying around. I'm just going to put an old one in. Like I said before, it's an old engine's got 254,000 miles on it. Here we go. Looking for my assembly lube. It's not going to hurt to put assembly lube on anything. I'd be better off, to be honest. Assembly lube. Here's my new rocker arm. It's not new. It's used. No movement. A little bit there. I'm on a lifter. From here. Put some on that roller and a little pocket right there. Looks good. Okay, I'm going to slide this in. Oh, gotta put it in the right way or it's going to have problems. All right. I'm just doing this to give myself a fighting chance. Granted, there's oil on it. It's probably as much oil as it's going to have when it's running anyway. But this is what I do. I'm going to clean the camshaft. Just dab it dry a little bit and then put some assembly lube on and put this all back together. See that? That's your bad lifter, your rocker arm. It's starting to hit the camshaft right there. All right, well, there you have it. I got it all back together, purring, no big tick. And you can do this too in your garage. But watch the other guy's video. He's going to show you step by step, and he really knows what's going on. Chrysler trained technician. Can't call him a mechanic. He's a technician. He knows what he's doing. I just am able to follow directions really well. So here we go. All back together. All the bolts used, everything back where it was at when I started. EBGB Garage. I can fix just about anything.